Let this be a warning to anybody who's got running water in their house. So that's pretty much everybody. This disaster could happen at any time, and fortunately I dodged a bullet on this. It just happened to happen when my wife was standing at the sink, when it became a geyser and literally exploded. I'll set the stage here. She went to turn the water on and it went pop. The wife got quite the surprise this morning when she went to turn on the water and the tap exploded and flooded the bathroom. So this is a Kohler. That means it's going to cost a lot of money, but I'm going to have to put on my plumber's hat today and change this. Look at cast iron rusting, right? Very expensive when this was built. It had this very expensive sink put in, but it's cast iron. And the problem with cast iron is, well, it rusts a bit. So anyway, I can't do much about that, but I got to replace this. And we're going to have to disconnect it from below the water shut off here, obviously, or we'd have water everywhere. Got this cleaned up. This was quite the mess. Good thing it happened when someone turned this on rather than blowing up in the middle of the night. That would have just been an absolute disaster if that decided to fail in the middle of the night. Another piece fell out of it. Don't know where it broke. I guess it broke here, just corroded. Crap, this one's probably ready to go too. Oh well, this whole assembly has to be replaced. So I'm gonna get the tools and get down below the cabinet and start disconnecting stuff. Let's see what I gotta do. So basically I just have to disconnect the lines here and then take the, gotta look and see how I gotta do that. Be lying on my back here, it's not gonna be fun. I gotta unbolt it, lift it up, and get a new tap set. This should be interesting. So this is the easy part. Just take our crescent wrench and just loosen it off a bit. Remove, these are flexible lines. We'll just undo these and remove them. Let's got those removed. I guess I could lift the entire sink out and do it that way too by opening up this. Lift the sink out, I could do that as well. Now I've got this all disconnected. I should be able to lift the sink out now to get at the bottom of the faucet. All right, now that I got that sink lifted out, I have to undo these, and then the faucet assembly will come off. I've got to undo this too. This is for the even though we don't use the drain on it, that's for the, I guess I can use pliers at tight, but got to remove these, and then the faucet will lift off. Then go get a new faucet and reinstall the sink and re-silicone it. And I'll let the wife clean up the countertop from the rust off this thing while I'm gone to get a new faucet, which I'm sure will cost a few bucks. So basically, once you loosen this up, anybody can do this work. Why call a plumber when you can do it yourself? You probably have to undo these as well because I have to remove the lines. So we'll just undo these ones, get the lines off. Channel lock pliers. And these can probably be reused for the new one. Take those off, pop those out. And now I can remove the old faucet. Get the new one installed. So they're just held in place by these plastic nuts. The new one installs with the new plastic nuts. These are all standard size, so the existing water lines will fit that I took off the other one. So it's just a matter of tightening these down, removing the drain. This was on fairly tight. This had to be replaced too because it was all corroded. The extension from the bottom came off that went into the actual drain. So and the new faucet came with the pieces. I actually bought another one. I got to take it back because this piece, the drain actually came with the new faucet. So it's a Moen that I put on. So we're changing this. It just unscrews. And it had a tough time getting it out because it was rusted at the top. But we got it out.
And then put a bead of silicone, a heavy bead of silicone around the new top piece. This goes inside the sink. And then the other piece screws into it. Like that. And then we tighten it up. Now put the gasket on, the washer for the drain. Connect the stopper assembly and then reinstall the sink. Okay, drop the sink basin in, reconnect the water pipes, reconnect the drain.
Throw some silicone around the basin, turn the water back on. Everything's working.
Picked up the faucet, cost me about 90 bucks. I had to buy a tube of silicone, that was like $10, so about 100 bucks plus tax. What do you think a plumber would have charged for this? A lot more than 100 bucks, that's for sure.
And no leaks.
We'll catch you in the next one. Bye.